نفرين من رادي دارو. It means welcome, my dear all. Amoy and Danwaj. I hope that you're fine. Welcome to a new lesson in DSP in Rebenkani, the Egyptian language. Our lesson today is about habitual, present, and object pronouns. Let's start. Here, to form the habitual present, the following prefixes sha and conjugated, of course, shai, shak, share, and so on, are added to the stem of the verb. For example, this verb ishlal, which means to pray, or ishlil, it depends on the accent, no problem in that. So, this is a bit strange, okay, if you'd like to say that word, because, for example, if you want to say shy ishlal, it means I used to, but I used to, this is past tense, okay, in English. No, shy, it means I used to and till now.
Like I always.
Okay, I used to pray and I pray till now. I'm praying from a long time ago and till now. So that's why it just put like that. I pray, but this is not the correct translation, because if you want to say I pray only, you say di shlal. But this is a habitual present, as I said before, but it was written like that in English to make it easier to know the meaning. Otherwise, it would have been complicated, too many things to be written here. So just listen to what I say. It's shy, ishlal, it means I used to until now pray. Good. Shak, ishlal, you, masculine, used to pray and the action continues till now. Share, ishlal, you, feminine, used to pray until now. Shaf ishlal, he used to till now pray. Shas ishlal, she used to pray until now. Shan ishlal, we used to pray till now. Sharadan ishlal, we used to pray until now. Okay, we are using to, I don't know how to say it in English, but you understand me. Shaw Shlal, they used to pray until the present moment. Understood? It's clear. I will say them quickly. Shai Shlal, Shak Shlal, Share Shlal, Shaf Shlal, Shas Shlal, Shan Shlal, Sharadan Shlal, Shaw Shlal. All these prefixes or verbs denote an action which was used to happen in the past until the present moment with this conjugation. Clear, I think, now. Great. So let's continue. Here are vocabulary of some homonyms in Coptic. You know, as any other language in the world, you have some homonyms, which means two or more words that they sound the same, either as a pronunciation or even sometimes written the same, but they have different meanings. Like, for example, I saw, from to see, and the saw for cutting woods or trees and so on. They are both written the same, so SAW, but two different meanings. So in Coptic we have the same thing here. Shy, this is the prefix we just saw a few moments ago, prefix for habitual present. And we have P shy, it means the nose. Shy alone means nose. P shy, it means the nose. Or Pishai means the feast, because Shai also means feast. Pishai, the feast. Shai is to shine. For example, when we want to say Manshai, which means the sunrise. Okay. Now another group. Nai, it is I in the past continuous. I was. Okay. And Nai could be used in the sense of these. Okay, and nigh alone mercy. Be nigh the mercy, unai a mercy. Good, fine. Here, it needs a lot of concentration, this lesson. Okay. Look, in Coptic, some verbs, they need, and this is the majority, emmoy, me. Let's take an easy example. If you want to say, do you know me? Okay, so you say in Coptic, eksaun emmoy, eksaun emmoy, do you know me? We cannot say eksaun eroy. Okay, in English it's me, that's why you say it. The translation is in English is both me as emmoy and both me as eroy. But to make it easier for you, this group is mainly not must, but mainly with the special senses, the verbs that denotes the special senses of human being. These verbs is for the vast majority. We will see some examples later on, but let's see. So, emmoy, it's me, as I said an example. Exaun, emmoy, do you know me? And what about emmok, you, masculine, okay? And emmo, you, feminine, okay? Emmof, him. For example, exaun, emmof, do you know him? Okay? And emmos, her, also exaun emmos, do you know her? Emmon, okay, emmon is us. You can put it in any sentence that you like, okay. And emmo than you, also exaun, do you know yourself? So it's difficult to say like that, but this is easier. Emmau, plural, them, okay. Do you know them? Exaun emmau, okay. So emmoy, me. Emmok, you, masculine. Emmo, you, feminine. Emmof, him, masculine, or him, of course. Emmos, her. Emmon, us. Emmoden, you. Emmau, plural. Good. And you can put it in any verb, and I said just do you know him. So exaun emmoy, exaun emmok, do you know yourself? Exaun emmo, do you know yourself in feminine? Do exaun emmof, do you know him? Exaun emmos, do you know her? Exaun emmon, do you know us? And so on. Good, fine. Let's see the next here group of words. Eroi. How do you, I just said that with used mainly with special senses. Let's say an example, to understand. Okay, understand. So if I want to say, do you understand me? In Coptic, I will say ekkadi, to understand, eroi. I do not say ekkadi emoi. You see, in English, for example, do you know me? And you understand me? Me is me. But in Coptic, this is different from English at all. So if I want to say, you know me, do you know me? I say exaun emmoy. But do you understand me? Ekadi eroi, not ekadi emmoy. You got it? Understand? Fine. So because kadi, it to understand, it depends on the understanding on the brain and the senses. So that's why this group of verbs, they take eroi, erok, not emmoy, emmok, and so on. So erok, you, feminine. Let's do it with an example to make it easier. Ek kadi eroi, do you understand me? I kadi erok, I understand you. Okay, if feminine, dikadi ero, I understand you, feminine. Dikadi erof, I understand him. Dikadi eros, I understand her. Sekadi eron, they understand us, for example. سكادي إرو, they understand you. Okay. Eroden, sorry, Eroden, you plural. Okay. Sekadi or Aikadi Eroden, I understand you plural. Okay. Dikadi, it means I understand. Erau, I understand them. Okay. So note that the MO form is used when the object noun takes the M particle with certain verbs, and ero is used for object taking an A with certain verbs too. Okay, so let's see next. So here, study the following example. Me, this is do or does, did, verb to do, but this is Greek by the way, and it could be the sentence could be used without this me, because in Coptic, as you know, as I said before, if you remember, the interrogation with the intonation, it means you don't say do you know him in this man, for example, in Coptic. We can say you know this man without this verb to do, huh? We don't say in Coptic do you know this man. We can say it simply you know this man without the do. So do is me, which is Greek. So me ek you saun know em pyromi, this man. Pi, it means this, and romi, man, and m is always join the words, the verbs. And so for example, this is the verb and this is an object. So you know this man. So you cannot say in Coptic like English, you know this man. If I translate this in English, so do you know m this man? Okay, it goes like that. So me exaun, do you know em pyromi, this man. And as I said, well, saun, this takes an m. Se, it means yes. Di saun, I know. M of him, yes, I know him. Okay. Emmon, di saun em of an. No, let's make a literal translation in the same order of the Coptic to understand it. Emmon, no. Di saun, I understand. M of him, an, not. So the order is going to be like that. No, I understand.
I know, sorry.
Him, not. Okay, not like English. Yeah, of course. So emmon di saun em of an. No, I don't know him. Good. Fine. So what about to translate the following sentences? Let's try. I now erof. You see here, because now it has a relation with the special senses, to see, the eye to see. So that's why, because it denotes one of the special senses, here in Coptic we cannot say I now am of. In English we say I see him. Him is him, okay? But in Coptic this is different, since this verb has a relation, something to do with the special senses. So we say I now erof, not I now am of. So I think it's clearer now for you to understand when you use em of and when we use erof. So I now, I, it means I in the past tense. Now, see, I now, it means I saw. Erof, him, I saw him. Ensaf, it means yesterday. Khen, in. Pi chom, pi the, chom garden. Pi chom, nem with, pef his, yot father. So again, I did the translation for you, but I want you also to try to translate it with me. So I now erof, I saw him. Ensaf, yesterday. Khen pichom, in the garden. Nem pifyot, with his father. So let's try to translate the following sentences. Try you first. An, I will read it. An is high. MP osh و an are erof. There should be a jinkum here above the abas, as I said, but as I said before, in the old writing they didn't use this jinkum because they know the language very well, of course. I should have put a jinkim here. I will read it one more time and try to translate with me. Aniskhai MP Osh O An Are Erof. So if some of you already know the translation or most of it, I will say the whole translation. An Eschai we wrote. Eschai alone it means to write. An we past tense. So an Eschai we wrote. MP Osh. P it means the. Osh lesson. As I said, we wrote what? The object, the lesson. We cannot say in Coptic an Eschai P Osh without this M. Okay, as I give you this example, we wrote M the lesson. Okay, to better understand it. So Anis Chai MPOsh, we wrote the lesson. Wa means and this and used to join the verbs because nem, both of them are and. Nem and wo. In English, and it's and, either to join words or verbs, it's and. But in Coptic, no. If you want to join verbs together, you use wo, which denotes and. But names, we use nem for the names. So Anis Chai MPOsh, we wrote the lesson. Wo and an are learned. Are it means to learn. An we in the past we learned. Erof. You see, we didn't say areh emof. Areh erof. Okay? Learn it. This is a bit difficult, I know. Some of the verbs they need M, other they need A. Anyways, you understood now. Great. So let's go next. Translate the following sentences. We are improving in the Coptic language and it's time to read and translate. Okay, I will read the sentence first. Pi alu nav gerger nem pevson ala af shari erof. Okay, pi alu nav gerger nem pevson ala af shari erof. So let's translate. Pi alu the boy. Naf Jejer. He was playing. Jejer to play. Naf was. He was. Nem with. You see Nem. Okay. Because with his brother. Nem. Pev son. Pev it means his son brother. So the boy was playing with his brother. Allah but this is from Greek origin. Af Shari. Af it means he in the past tense. Shari it means to beat. To beat him, beated him. So Allah Afshari Erof, but he beated him. We don't say Afshari Emof, Afshari Erof. This is, as any language, I know a language is one of the easiest languages to be taught all over the world, as I said before, but as any other languages in the world, it has some exceptions, and this is one of the exceptions, Erof or Emof. A bit confusing at the beginning, but with practice it will come. But apart from that, most of the grammar and the verbs, the conjugations, very, 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 very easy as you saw before. Good. Let's continue translation. Payot, try to translate with me also. Payot, afworp, emmoy, e, epay, enda, pai, romi, wa, mp, Jimmy Emov. Okay, I will say it quickly. Payot, afworp, emmoy, da, pyromi, wo, mp, Jimmy Emov. Let's translate. Payot, my father. Pa, it means my, and yot, father. Afworp, sent me. Af, he in the past tense. Warp, to send. Afworp, sent. Emmo, you see, he sent me. And that's why to send it has nothing to do with the special senses. So that's why we use this emmoy. We don't say afworp eroi. We say afworp emmoy. You got it? Good. So he sent me to. A means to. Pay or pay, the house. Ep, it means the, a house. So my father sent me to the house and the of Pyromi. This man, we saw this before. Wa and MP, I did. The MP, it means I did, not exactly like English. MP, I didn't. Jimmy, find. MP, Jimmy, I didn't find. M of. You see, I didn't find. We don't say MP, Jimmy, er of. MP, Jimmy, M of. Jimmy is to find. It's not related to the special senses. Good. Next. Afdonv. In Ja, Pechristos, try to translate with me. Wa أو نهضي أرف و أو washed emov. Okay. Af donf, it means he was risen. Af, he past tense, tone, to rise, tonf, he was risen. Enja, because we started the sentence with the verb, so that's why this enja must be put between the verb and the name. So afdonf, he was risen. Enja, Pechristos, Christ. Wa, because this is joining verbs together, so we use wa, not them. Wa and aw nahti, they believed. Erof, you see, nahti, to believe. Okay, so this one, you should know the verbs. Nahdi takes always a, erof. We don't say nahdi emof. Aw nahdi erof, we believed in him. Wa and aw washed emof, and we worship him. Is the washed here? It takes m, not erf. You have to know the verbs. As I said before, any language has some exceptions, so you have to know the list of verbs. Washed, okay, we say emof. But nahdi, to believe, we say erof. Okay, worship, emof. This is like that. Okay, and let's continue. I saw them. Let's translate together. I saw them. Erof, efsaji, ala, mp, saun, emof. Let's translate it together. I saw them. Saw them, it means to listen. I saw them. Special senses, you see? Okay. So once we say I saw them, it means I heard. We have to put erof, not emof, because saw them from here, special senses, so erof. I saw them. Erof, I heard him. F, Saji, talking, speaking. Allah, but. MP, I did not. We saw that before. Saun, know him. Af, I saw them. Erof, F, Saji, Allah, MP, Saun, Emof. I heard him talking, but I didn't know him. Great. Oh, it's time for the Coptic manuscripts. Now, as usual, this is the manuscript, and this is the square or rectangle in red. Okay, and this is enlarged here. Let's try to read. This is an abbreviation of, this is a letter F, and on top of it there's the D. So Epnudi or Epnudi, it means God. Epnudi, Epnudi. Okay, this is an A alpha they always used to decorate it because it was written as an eagle in the hieroglyphs, as you know. So Nudi, God. Af, he in the past. Onhuf, he showed himself or revealed himself. A, to. A, this is A again. Abraham, to Abraham. Khadan, in front or at. MP, Shan or Shin, it means the tree. Okay, P, this is P, I. Without, you see all the verbs without any spaces. Huh? Double, there's sh and sh, double sh. Shan or Shin, which means tree, oak tree actually, and the of. Okay, Mamre, the name of the place, Mamre. Good. And what else? It's easy, I think, but as you say, the problem is all in the manuscript. All the words are written without any spaces between, and with the decorations of the letters and all this stuff make it a bit difficult. Let's see another word. If okay, F, hemsi. This is easy. You see, F, he. Okay, this is present continuous, by the way, sitting. Okay, همسي, it means to sit. This is همسي till here. Okay, if همسي, sitting. He, Jan, on. This is he, ja, and a and the n on top of it. Okay, fine, great. So I will leave you a few minutes to look at the beauty of the Coptic manuscripts as usual. And the next thing is gonna be, as usual, also what? Champollion. Good. So here we go. Here we are, Champollion. As I said it again and again, I'll say it for those who didn't follow up with me from the first lessons. This is the book taken from the book of Champollion, the French scholar who deciphered the hieroglyphic signs through the Coptic, and Coptic was very extremely important for him to in order to unlock or to decipher the hieroglyphic signs with the aid of a Coptic priest called Yohanna el-Shiftishi, who taught him how to understand and to write and to talk in Coptic. And through the Coptic, he was able to decipher the hieroglyphic signs. And as I said before, the importance of the Coptic script, it is that it's the only script which did not ignore or omit the vowels. So if you want to know how the pharaohs were talking at the time and to put all the vowels inside, we have to refer to the Coptic language. Great. So this is n, p, r. How do you pronounce this? Very difficult to pronounce. So it is napre. This is Saidic, Upper Egyptian. Okay, napre, it means the grain. Okay, and let's say this is a bit difficult. Let's take this one. So n, h. Okay, no, which means the cord or ribbon or something like that. This is a good example here. S, h, m. How do you pronounce? Difficult. The hieroglyphs were written without any consonant. Without any vowels, consonants only. So s, h, m. How do you pronounce this? From the Coptic, you know, ishima or ishimi, which means woman, femme, en français. Okay. Let's take a final example here. Yes, this is the flower. So h, r, r. How do you pronounce that? They in hieroglyphic who don't know Coptic, they say it herer, but it's not herer, of course. It is ehrira or ehriri, which means flower, fleur. Okay, in Coptic, you can put the vowels and know the pronunciation. And thank you so much for joining and listening. Hope you enjoyed that lesson and see you next time. Ujai khen bshois. It means be safe in the Lord, which is bye bye. Ujai.